like Hello. Apologies to everyone. We are not using the red phone this month. It's bloody hell, it's a month, Jimmy. Welcome everyone. I heard that everyone started having a drink. Tori's on Red Bull and vodka, weirdly, and someone's drinking Graham Norton Prosecco, Jimmy. D in Limerick. I had no idea that existed. But Jimmy, how are you?
Yeah, good, mate. Keeping busy. Since we last spoke, spring has arrived, so it's the light readings are amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that old TV, that vintage, shall I say. Do you want to tell us about it, Jimmy?
It's a 1979 Ferguson TV. Yeah.
Okay.
It's all in service. It works perfectly, so it's really good. Yeah.
What's on it at the moment?
It's a video someone did to one of my solo piano pieces several years ago. So I'm just running it quietly and playing along to it. Yeah.
So, because as well as composing, because you curate art as well, don't you?
Well, sometimes, yeah, I do. Yeah, I did a show here in Bristol a year ago for a Bristol Museum for Yoko Ono, and that was amazing.
Amazing, that's brilliant. And that was part of the show, was it?
Yeah, because we had a thing where we had like about 6 vintage TVs, and they were showing all of her films she did in all the stuff she made with John Lennon in the 70s and late 60s, like Fly and Eye Blind and all that kind of thing. It was amazing. So we had them all on vintage TVs in this amazing Georgian house, which is part of the Bristol Museum, and it was really amazing. It ran for 3 months. It was really good. Yeah.
Fantastic. That's amazing. So this week, because we did an in real life Rebel Reel last night, sort of slightly illegally. Probably shouldn't say it on YouTube. So we showed Faster Pussycat Kill Kill, the Russ Meyer film, which is his least sexist film, I think. But tonight we're obviously showing Frances Ha, which is the Noah Baumbach film starring Greta Gerwig, who obviously wrote Little Women, amongst other films. So welcome to everyone. We've got quite a lot of the usual suspects. We've got Debs and Julie, as usual, drinking. Ollie and Paul for a second time, I think. Simon and Emma up in Tadcaster. Oh, I should say, so Smoke and Bones had a fire earlier this week, which has affected some of the things that you may have got. So if you're outside of London, your tacos have been delayed. So I know that Simon and Emma have gone to Tad Kebab. So we might be doing a deal with Tad Kebab to deliver nationally in the future. So what I'm doing is I'm using some leftover chicken burger that Jane in Muswell Hill didn't want and put in her freezer. One small taco. But I did get the pasta de nata? Can't remember what these are called. You know these little Portuguese custard tarts, Jimmy?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, they sell them. Yeah, lots of cafes. Yeah.
I consider to be a breakfast dish, but there you go. So anyone that has ordered the food, I'm sorry if it's not quite up to standard. I think probably the taco kits are fine if you've got the whole thing. I'm going to start with the Mirror Margarita. So, as I was saying, we're watching Frances Ha tonight, which is a kind of, it came out of the Mumblecore films, which were a kind of series of films which were realistic, were completely realism. It's very much in the vein of, I need to replace my pin, sorry, because I've gone tiny, haven't I? Sorry, guys. Where are we, pin? There we go. It's in the vein of the French New Wave. And it's like a really, really charming film. I'm going to talk about it more later. We've got also coming on the call in a bit, hopefully, well, definitely, is Xena Gushart, who is the choreographer of, amongst other things, Bat Out of Hell on Broadway. And she's a TV presenter as well, so she can put me to shame. We're going to do the usual quiz. So it's a film quiz based on the best dances in non-dancing films. So I'm not going to give anything away there because you might recognise them. So I'm going to have a Mirror Margarita from Hacker Bar, London's premier and only agave and tequila bar. Cheers, everyone. Emma, tell me what other people are drinking. God, it's so weird. It actually tastes like a margarita. Debs and Julie on margaritas. It's pastel de nata, apparently. Pastel de nata is the name of the custard tarts, Jimmy. Who knew? Emma calling them the Pinot Grigio. Well, that's very 2011. Dee's regretting that she's not on the vodka Red Bull because she's on the Graham Norton Prosecco. Well, there you go. She's not on the Kylie Minogue Pinot Grigio either. Right. We are quite underprepared this week, partly because Jimmy, did you know I've bought a 3-wheeler Piaggio van?
Yes, you called it Keith.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I've been following on social media. It looks really good.
Thank you. Oh God, sorry, come back to my phone. So it's been in Essex, and it's now. Oh, here comes Xena. I've just brought it to London today. Oh, what's happened there? Has Jimmy disappeared?
No, I can still see myself and you on the screen.
How weird.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. I know what I've got to do. I'm going to change the view, Jimmy. There we go. Here comes Xena. So, sorry, everyone. This is the first time that we have... It's the first time we've had someone else enter while we've been going, isn't it? Because obviously we had Rosie, but she was there from the beginning. Iris, how do I do this? Remove pin. There we go. Anyway, so what am I doing now? Oh yeah, so I've moved Keith to London to go to his MOT for his MOT. The Keith Richards jacket I'm selling is at Bonham's on Wednesday next week. Hopefully that's going to sell. Otherwise, I'm a bit screwed on buying Keith, but we'll see. So yeah.
I'm Sheila.
Oh, hello. I'm just going to ask Xena to unmute and say hello to her. I need to get on with this taco cooking anyway. Well, whatever this version of tacos that I'm going to do.
Hiya.
Hello, you're right.
Yeah, I'm still setting up here.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. So basically, we're live on YouTube now. Xena, meet Jimmy.
Hi, Jimmy.
Jimmy is plays for us each time, and what you can see on Jimmy's screen there is some images that he put together for a Yoko Ono exhibition that he did in Bristol a few years ago on his Ferguson TV. It's vintage Ferguson TV that works perfectly. So
it's pretty old school.
We know each other from the Groucho Club, actually.
We do indeed.
Xena, as I said, Xena, you tell us what you've choreographed briefly while I'm doing some taco cooking.
So the most recently, I was working on Bat Out of Hell the musical. Yeah, we were a couple of days away from flying to New York, actually, when everything shut down.
Oh.
And there's good news that it's coming back, so that's exciting. And that was in the West End and on Broadway.
Is it coming back to New York or to London, Xena?
Possibly both.
God, are you meant to say that? Yeah, just ignore that, everyone.
No, tickets are on sale. Tickets are on sale, so it's all good.
Cool. Right. So everyone's having a drink, Xena.
I'm on it. I'm so here for this.
What? Even though you're going to do a dance class?
I've not. Well, yeah.
Right. Okay. What time are we on now? So we're on 9:19, 7:19. Jimmy, would you like to play for us again? And I will put up a slideshow. So as Frances Hart is about, it's about kind of arrested development of a woman she's 27, but she could be like 17 to whatever age. But it's very much about a female friendship between the two lead characters. I work a lot with Youth Club Archive, and they basically are creating a museum of youth culture. And they ask people to send in their images, which everyone that's a member of Rebel Reel Cine Club, you should do this. You send in your images and the story behind it. So what they've done is they've put together this series of images, which is a series of friends together. So Jimmy, I'd love you to play, and I'll basically put the show on, and it's about 6 minutes. Cine, you can continue getting ready, and then we'll come back to you, and we'll all have a dance class.
Let's do it.
Amazing, thank you, Jimmy. Sorry, I got a bit involved with cooking my taco meat. Right, okay, so Xena, if you want to come back on, I am gonna play some music because Xena's Spotify's crashed. So I am gonna basically put mine on. Hang on a minute, everyone. And what we'll do is.
Let me move my sofa.
Okay. A brilliant scene in this film, which kind of like is like it's just like one of the most joyous things scenes in any film that I've ever seen. Really, because that's quite a statement, isn't it? Anyway, so it's basically it's to this song. I'm not going to say any more than that. I'm going to play this song. Xena, do you want to? I'll play the when. Actually, do you want to do your introduction? Sure. I'm going to move to my dance studio that I've built here with the help of Yamaha Music London. Because as you can see.
Yes, for the disco lights.
Because I knew that yours, Xena, would be quite good too. Right, I'm going to hand over to you, Xena. Tell me when you want me to start the music. Okay.
Okay. All right. I'll talk a little bit first. So, hi everyone. So I had a little look through this movie and was asked by Chris to do a dance class. However, the sort of premise was it's a dancer that doesn't dance or doesn't doesn't like, she dances, but she can't dance. So I'm taking you back to my days of training when I was training at LIPA, which is Paul McCartney's fame school, basically, of the North. And I trained in contemporary dance, and basically that's a nice little warm up. Yeah. So for anyone that is joining in, we'll do a quick little move around in a second. But Chris is on it. I like it. And one of the things that we trained in was improvisation. And I thought this was sort of and there's like the strategies that you can use to help you improvise. And one of the things I thought would be quite good to kind of get across this vibe of people that can dance but don't dance, or can dance but can't dance, and in fitting with this movie. So we'll go through that in a second, but let's just have a quick little roll around with the shoulders. Make sure if you are joining in that tomorrow morning you don't wake up and hate me because your neck's gone.
Just very quickly, I think everyone remember, take photos of the people that are dancing to share on the WhatsApp, and we won't make them public, but we might share them on the WhatsApp. Sorry, back to you, Gina.
No problem. All right, so we're just gonna stand with your feet apart. Hopefully you can see me. You're just gonna roll your shoulders up to the ceiling and round, up to the ceiling and round. And then you're gonna put your hands on your shoulders like this. You're just gonna roll your elbows round, all the way to the back. Nice and big. And we're gonna take our arms all the way round, all the way round. And then just shake up the top half. And then we're just gonna do sexy hips. We're gonna go around to the right or to your left, because this is opposite and we're on Zoom. Then we're gonna go the other side, round to the side. And then we'll just stay in the middle and we'll just do sexy hips, hands on hips. Just get them moving.
Jimmy, are you doing this?
Yeah, Jimmy, are you doing this?
Yes.
Sexy hips, everyone. Sexy hips, sexy hips. All right, just give it a little jog. Run on the spot really quick. Keep on. Okay, and stop. All right, and then just roll around your head super quick, because that is, the neck will be the one that will get you every time. And then roll it the other way. Nice and big circles. Shoulders up and round one last time. All right. So if you need a little bit more lubrication, this is always good. So bottoms up, everyone.
Cheers.
Cheers, my dears. I think people call it Dutch courage. I just call it, water. So
I start the music.
No music yet. I'm going to explain.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. So what we're going to do in this technique that I learned at lovely Lipa in my early 20s, very early 20s, was we're going to write our name with different body parts. Okay. So whatever your name is, and if you've got a shortened name, go for the long name. Okay. Or if you've got a short name and it's just Ben, go for your last name as well. Okay. So we're going to start this. We'll just have a quick go before we go with music, just so we are not feeling so ridiculous that we don't do it. But we're going to start. Let's start with our elbow. So I just want you to literally draw the letters of your name with your elbow. And I want you to make them massive, massive. So mine's Xena. I start with an X. I'm going to go all the way down and then all the way down. I'm going to make a big E. I'm going to make an N, an A. So we're going to do it one more time.
Xena,
yes.
Putting my tongue in the corner of my mouth, I think I'd look slightly odd.
It's that concentration face.
Yes, it is. I think. Should we? What do you do with your face?
With your face, I think we need to. Okay, we'll add emotion to this as well. Okay, Chris is asking for layers tonight, people. Okay, I hope you're all participating. Jimmy, I can see the sweat from you sitting right there. It's great. All right, so this time we're going to do an expression of panic.
Excellent.
Okay, Chris. So we're going to go with now we'll do it with the other shoulder, so your opposite shoulder, and pure panic. So you write your name in panic with the shoulder. Off we go, nice and big. We go. Your first letter, your second letter, and then your third letter. Keep going. Go into your second name. Okay, change shoulders. So you're going with the other down. Okay, then go to your elbow for the last couple of letters. Okay, stop. Okay, that's sort of like a warm up for what we're doing. Jimmy's up, Jimmy's up, Jimmy, stay up. Stay up with us.
Jimmy. Jimmy
All
can't
right.
that long a name. His name's not Christopher.
All right, so now we've done that a couple of times. Let's do it with the music. We're gonna do first time, I'm gonna change it up. We're gonna use your right knee. Your right knee is gonna do your first name, and then your left pinky is going to do your last name.
Okay.
And we're going to do it twice through. Okay, so once I've done mine, I'll like stop, we can stop the music, and then we'll change it up one more time.
Okay.
I hope everyone is having a little glass of wine or something.
I'm spent already.
I'm Scottish, so that is literally just water for me, but to have a beverage of choice. So, okay, let's have some music. So I think you said good old David Bowie would be perfect. So that is our right knee for the first name, left pinky for the last name. And then we'll stop and we'll do one more. Oh, and the emotion is still panic, panic, panic. Yes. Okay, pause there.
Oh.
I'm literally sweating. Okay.
Yeah, so am I.
You're in a boiler suit. That's why. Okay. This last time we're going to do the first name with your left bum cheek. And then your second name with your right earlobe.
Right earlobe.
Okay, now.
Okay.
All right, let's same artist, different song, maybe, just for.
Yeah. What should we have? Another David Bowie.
And I think what I learned about this, like, okay, there's actually method in this madness. So just a quick sort of while people are catching their breath.
Yeah.
So the method to this madness is that people would use this in the contemporary world of dance. They use this method to create different shapes with their body and different pathways with their body that you wouldn't maybe think about because your mind might be stuck in a certain way of making the movement. So that was the sort of method behind that madness, to just get your body moving in completely different ways by using different body parts, writing out your name. So I'm hoping everyone's moving in a way that they wouldn't normally, which is hopefully what you're doing.
Can you talk for another 10 minutes so I get my breath back properly, please?
What was I keep talking?
Yeah, for about 10 minutes.
Oh, all right. If anybody knows me, I can talk for
it's right. It's
the whole of the UK.
I've got a brilliant song for us to listen to. Hang on a minute. I'm going to put it on the. I can't put it on the big speakers behind me because I haven't actually plugged them in.
For sure.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the song. Here we go. Right, we're ready.
All right. So the first one is what I say: left butt cheek, and then right earlobe. First name, left butt cheek. Second name, right earlobe.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to get it.
Meanwhile.
Oh, sorry. Right, I'll just play it through here. Okay.
Do the same song.
No, I was going to do a different one. I was going to do one that's like really. Jimmy, did you dance on the last one?
Yeah, I did, mate. You just didn't see me. You weren't paying attention.
We could do it to Jimmy. Why doesn't Jimmy play for us? Okay. Oh my God.
That's quite enough of that. Thanks, Xena. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're so welcome.
Emma, I don't know if you're getting many comments on the chat.
Good, yeah, my heart is going. Hopefully anyone that joins in, their heart rate's going and they're...
Thank you, Xena. I'm
you're
sure
so welcome.
Right, what's it now? Right, we're going to do the film quiz of the film. So I'm going to take over and I am going to share my screen. Thank you again, Xena. Thank you.
No worries. Thank you.
I'm going to share my screen. Jane has said, good God. Oh, hang on a minute. I think we should get Xena back, actually. Xena, are you there?
Yeah.
Xena, so Jane has said, good God. Deirdre in Limerick, Xena Warrior Princess, amazing. She didn't envisage that her Friday night would be this. I didn't envisage that my Friday night would be you teaching a dance class to someone who's drinking Graham Norton's Prosecco, but there you go. And I think, is anyone else got any comments? Debs, that was bloody brilliant. Right, I think we'll go to the film quiz now, everyone. Thank you again, Xena. Thank you so much. That was so brilliant. Right, okay, so here we go. Let's get to the film quiz. Sorry, guys. Usual technical. Actually, I'm normally not so technically so bad. Someone said it. Oh, Jane said the whole night's been worth it to see me dancing, which is, I think, slightly rude, probably. Right, here we go. So I am doing tonight for you a film quiz of the best dances in non-dancing films. I'm going to have to get a drink to do this. I'm going to turn you around like that so you can see me going to the fridge. Oh, God. So what we have got is we have got 8 questions, 2 questions on each page. What I want you to do is I want you to name the film, name the actor or actors. Basically, on these first 2, on number 1, we've got a bonus question of why the dance, why is the dance in the film? And then on the next one, the bonus question is whose film company is named after this film? I'm going to run through all of these because you're seeing them for the first time. And then I'm going to come back and do the answers. So apparently I've spelt Francis Ha wrong somewhere. Oh my God, I actually have. Oh, what an idiot. Anyway, so then question number 3 is this person in the white shirt and the black trousers. Name the film, name the actors. Bonus question, what's the name of the place that they're dancing in the film? And a bonus, which of them is wearing a wig? Then this gentleman here, could be tall, could be very short. Name the film, name the actor. What's the link with the last film? I'm going to run through all of these again. So this is just so you can catch up and start getting your answers in. So number 5 and 6, name the film, name the actors. This is quite an old film. If you think it's not that old, then you are quite old. And what's the link up with the last film? What's the link with the last film? Number 6, name the film. Brilliant dance this, kind of surreal. Name the actors. I don't expect anyone to get that, which is kind of terrible, but maybe I'm being wrong, I don't know. And the bonus question is, what TV comedy did the dad star in? And now 7 and 8, name the film, name the actor. Why was there uproar about this scene in some press, some of the tabloid red top press? And then the final one, this is sort of like it's just to see if you've been paying attention, if you've been here before. What's the name of the film? Name the actors. And what's the name of the Cat Stevens song that accompanies the dance montage? So I'm going back to the beginning now to give you the answers. So Deirdre's quick off the mark, straight away from Limerick. There she is, fresh from the dance. She has named Napoleon Dynamite. Congratulations, that's right. Deirdre, you are winning a Zippo record sticker. It's going to make its way to you there in Limerick. Right, have you got anyone else who's got any answers, Emma?
So, Emma? No, I'm not getting any answers from Emma. So I'm going to go, I think I'm going to move on to the next film because I'm going to, I don't know, maybe it's no more answers yet. So does anybody know, do you know the actor, Emma, of who is in Napoleon Dynamite? So the next film, Deirdre says woohoo because of getting that right. Anyway, so the next film is a French film, as I said. So we'll come back to that, Emma. So the second one, so the number 2 is obviously, well, not obviously, it's Band of Part, Band of Outsiders. It's a French film. Interestingly, part of the reason I put this in is because Frances Ha is completely, is not completely, but is inspired by the French New Wave, as I said. The actors that are in this are Anna Karenina, Sami Frey, and Claude Brasseur. And the film company that's named after this film is Band of Outsiders, and it is Quentin Tarantino's film. I'm going to go back to the first one, and I'm going to come back to the third one. The name of the film is obviously Napoleon Dynamite. It's John Heder. The reason that this dance is in this film is because the film was made as a short film, and it was actually too short. So John Heder just said, well, I'll just do a dance at the end, and made it up. Pretty free form in the way that we've just been free form with Xena there. So number 3, we've got lots of right answers from this. We've got Pratish, we've got Deirdre, Emma, who else have we got? We've got everyone saying Pulp Fiction. Pratish, you're right, it is Uma Thurman and John Travolta. Yes, people, it is Jack Rabbit Slims. And which of them is wearing a wig? Well, obviously it's both of them. Both of them. John Travolta famously wearing a wig. Number 4. So number 4, we have got Tom Cruise, Thomas Malpava Cruise III. And this is Risky Business. Absolutely amazing. Is it amazing? It's quite a good scene, I suppose. It's Tom Cruise, obviously. And the link with the last film, where Emma Stoney believes Uma Thurman is wearing the wig. Anyway, the link with the last film is that Tom Cruise and John Travolta are both Scientologists. Make of that what you will. Oh, Deirdre's got Risky Business, and Emma Stoney and Jessica. Brilliant. Well done, you guys. Okay, so now we're on to, I don't know what number we're on, number 5. So, name the film. It is, of course, The Breakfast Club. And name the actors. Well, you've got Molly Ringwald. Actually, I haven't made any notes on this, Emma, so I might need some help from you as to who the actors are. Andrew McCarthy. I can't even remember who that is there. Anyway, but it's basically, the link is, I'm pretty sure that someone here must have gone out with Tom Cruise. It's a pretty loose link, that anyway. But James asked me to do the Napoleon Dynamite dance or the Risky Business. I'm not doing the Risky Business one because there's a lot of sliding around on the floor. Emma Stoney knows that this is The Breakfast Club. The next film, I'm going to move on to the next film. I'm going to come back if you can have answers. The next film is Dogtooth. It's Angelica Papulia, Mary Tazzoni, and Christos Bazilius. Judd Nelson, Ali Sheedy, well done. Emilio Estevez, lots and lots of people in that last film. But this is Yorgos Lanthimos' amazing film. I don't know if you've seen The Lobster, that's incredible as well. And the dad's played by Christos Sterigelia. Oh, sorry, I pronounced that terribly. But he was the dad. I don't know if anyone got this. It is Judd Nelson, sorry, in the last film. But I wanted to know who did Christos Sterigelia play. It was, of course, the dad in Stath Lets Flats. Okay, moving on to the next film, which I know you gave away the title of. Emma, I don't know what's the delay at the moment. Okay, so I'm basically just doing some dead air for you to catch up. so we can talk about this. So, right, now we're on to the next page. We're on to this, our penultimate film. And Emma Stoney has said not the correct answer. It's not the Joker, it's just Joker. And the actor is, of course, Joaquin Phoenix. Emma Stoney's all over this today. And do we know why there was an uproar in the press? Paul Harvey knew it was Anthony Michael Hall in the Breakfast Club as well. Well done, Paul. Well done, Jessica. And the reason there was an uproar about this is because, of course, it was a Gary Glitter song that he was dancing down the steps in Brooklyn, down to the Brooklyn Piers Inn. And so I'm coming on to the last film now. So I hope you're having a good time. I'm just checking on the time now. I am going to go back to Jimmy in a bit for sort of 4 or 5 minutes of music. Once you've all come back to me and told me what this film is, and of course who the actors are and what the song is, because if you've been here before, this is actually a film that you've watched with us. I'm not going to give any more clues on that. Pratish knows what it is. And nobody else, I think one of our biggest loyalist fans knows what the answer is. You know it, Pratish. It is, of course, Harold and Maude. But who are the actors? Have you been watching? Have you been listening? I'm going to be very upset if people don't give me the actors' names. We are going to wait. Anyone? That's a different film, isn't it? There's quite good dancing in Ferris Bueller. Anyway, right. So it's Bud Cort and Ruth Gordon. And the song, of course, is If You Want to Sing Out, Sing Out. Okay, Jimmy.
Yes, Chris.
May I ask you to play for us, please?
Pleasure.
With your fabulous TV, your Ferguson TV in the background there. Jimmy, thank you as ever. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed playing for us. It was really great, Jimmy. Thank you. So apparently we've got videos of people dancing already. I'm sorry that I missed you, Jimmy, because I was focused too much on my own art, as I like to call it, my art of dancing. Thank you. So anyway, what I'm going to do is I am going to do a little intro to the film. Oh, sorry. Jimmy, sorry, I'm going to just, apologies about that, everyone. I am going to pin myself, here we go. Right, so guys, you should have received your Francis Ha bingo, your watch-along bingo, which is basically also a prop for me to explain why I've picked this film, what's in it, and what it's about, really. So, as I keep saying, it is based on the French New Wave. It did come out of a whole movement of films that were about realism. There's a lot of filmmakers that are associated with Noah Baumbach, who did things like, Noah Baumbach himself filmed with handy cams, so he basically made it look like it was a real thing. In this, they kind of look around all over the place. There's so much drinking in this film. There's so much drinking. There's so much smoking. There's so much food. It's a really naturalistic, beautiful film. It's really kind of soft film. It's kind of hard to make the bingo up about it because it's a friendship and that's kind of it. And it kind of takes place in New York, takes place in some other places. And it's just, Greta Gerwig is just amazing. She wrote it, and her and Noah Baumbach, who weren't together, Baumbach, and it's really heavily in New York. There's a lot of New York crosswalks in that favourite scene that I spoke about earlier. The music is incredible. So Hot Chocolate sort of in it, in a really key moment. There are these places, MA Grocery Store, East Houston Street. At the end of East Houston Street is a shop called Olivio, and you'll see it fleetingly. So when you come back on the talk afterwards on the Zoom, which I hope you all will do, to talk about the film and just catch up, look out for these places. Also, from Galaxy 500, Dean Wareham apparently features in every single Noah Baumbach film as a cameo. So look for him. Emma's a big fan of his from years and years ago. And if you're going to do basically the bonus drinking game, which I'm pretty sure that Steph and Stuart and Steph's brother will all do, you have to drink when anyone says undateable. That gives you a hint as kind of what the film's about. Anyone dances, anyone smokes, anyone drinks. And the extreme version of that is drink when anyone says Francis. So, yeah. So I really, really hope you enjoyed this film. I really like it. A massive, massive thank you. Jimmy, thank you, as ever. It's good to see you, mate. And a big thank you to Xena, who's popped off, but I'll give her a call as well. And hopefully she'll come on the call later. Enjoy the film, and I'll be back on the Zoom. If you've got any questions, come back to Emma on the WhatsApp. And thank you. Do subscribe to the YouTube channel. Do have a look at Jimmy's stuff. I will send you all an email about Jimmy's music and everything. Jimmy, have you been in the studio again?
Yeah, I have. I've just been recording some solo violin parts today.
Okay.
So it's all done. It's just about to be mixed, and I'm getting it mastered at Abbey Road. So yeah.
Okay. Well, once we've got that, we'll share that with everyone.
Amazing.
Brilliant. Well, look, guys, thank you. Really enjoy this. Jessica Amos, taught this as a film studies film, and she'll be back on the Zoom later to teach you. No, she's not. She'll be on the Zoom anyway to have a chat. Cheers, Jimmy. I'll speak to you in a bit.